So I'm going to read this one quickly just for sake of time. So we're saying, hey, the astronomers have long thought that the irregularity, sorry, I'm mumbling. What does that mean? That just means not normal, right? Just not regular. So the not regularness in the orbit of the planet Neptune was adequately explained by the gravitational pull exerted on Neptune by the planet Pluto. All right, so we long thought that, hey, this weird orbit of Neptune could possibly be explained by the gravitational pull that the planet Pluto puts on Neptune. Are we good with that? The most recent observations of Pluto, however, indicate that this planet, and what is this planet referring to?
Pluto.
Pluto, yeah, that Pluto is much too small to exert the amount of gravitational pull on Neptune that astronomers once thought it did. Did anybody kind of, when you were reading this, did a conclusion kind of come to mind of like, you're like, how do these two sentences go together? Did anybody kind of draw their own conclusion before they even read the answers?
Yeah.
What did you predict, Nikki?
I predicted something that was not in the stimulus. So I was like, no, that can't be it. So I was like, well,
we used to think that Pluto, this little planet Pluto, is what caused this gravitational pull of Neptune, right? But now we say Pluto is too small to cause it. What can we conclude from those two sentences?
That Pluto is not the only cause.
Yeah, excellent.
Right.
So the two answer choices that we had here were A and D. And so let's start with A. Neptune is somewhat larger than scientists once believed it to be. I think that for those that, do you want to share, Olga, what you thought about this one, what you liked about it? Or was this a rush? I'm just going to put in an answer. You're on mute.
Now I see that the D is correct, but I put A, but that was too easy. Like it can't be just because it's small and then Neptune is too large, like somewhat larger. That couldn't be too easy. But now once I
know that. I mean, it's like no. All we know is about Pluto. Okay. All right. So B, the orbit of Neptune is considerably more irregular. We're not saying that it's more irregular, right? We're just saying Pluto probably didn't cause it, or at least not on its own. C, there exists another, as yet undiscovered planet with an orbit beyond that of Pluto. So was anybody else tempted by this one when they read it?
No.
Why weren't you tempted by it?
Because it's bringing in outside information and
yes, like it could be, right? It's like this could be what it is. It's this undiscovered planet, but it also could be like aliens. We don't know, right? Excellent. Yes, look at you catching yourself. Okay. And then E says, further observations of Pluto will eventually show it to be even smaller than it is now thought to be. Why is that wrong, Sky?
It is wrong because it's not mentioned.
Yes, when in doubt, go that. But why is it? Are we talking about further observation? Do we know any idea about what's going to happen in the future? No. As soon as I read that, I was like, no, we don't know. Maybe these people were like drunk when they came up with this observation. We don't know. Maybe Pluto's actually going to get bigger. We don't know. All right, so why is D right then, Angel? You got it right away.
Oh my God. Like when I saw the however.
Okay, so we want a mild. What makes D a mild answer choice?
I saw it's not the sole cause.
Not the sole. That is like They're saying there's at least a little bit of something else out there helping it, right? Can we see how mild that is? Like, we're not saying what it is. We're not saying what it is. We're just saying, hey, this gravitational pull of Pluto is not the soul. Can we see how that's supported from our stimulus?
Yes.
How do we feel about this question?
Not bad. There's no diagramming.
Okay. So we're gonna take a break, but we can either go on break now or we can do one more question before we switch. What would you prefer?
One more question, please.
All right, excellent.